Today's program is checking out a Cambodian floating village on the tonlesaplake, and this is the ticket counter where you buy a ticket. It's $20 per person, and this is the tonlesap lake here, and this is siemreap from where I came from, and then this is where you catch a boat and then you do a boat ride and visit the floating village. It's a long ride on a muddy road like this, and it takes a super long time, 30 minutes to get from the ticket booth, at least 20 minutes from the ticket booth area to this place where you can get on the boats. And these are the tourist boats that you get on to get on to the between the fishing floating villages. I think that little guy is going to be like a boy, and he's going to be the boat captain. He's going to drive that thing. This is fun. Still waters of the lake. In high season, wet season. High season, this place is going to be dry and boats will be much further out. You still have a lot of water on the lake, and the Mekong river feeds tonlesaplake. So it's going to be noisy as I head out. Fishing villages, and people live in these houses. I remember going on one of the big ones last time. Station on the water. Also a police station. That was a government office. So it says a single window. Basically, it's for making bill payments of all kinds under one roof. I didn't think you need to pay for water though. And this is the hospital or a health center. Coming into one of the fishing villages. Life on the river, life on the lake. The mighty Mekong. Interesting to see what it's going to do. got to be a Buddha temple. There just has to be. And there's a school just behind that. And school children in uniform. Cell phone towers, so obviously there's connectivity. And I remember seeing this church 15 years ago. Curious. There's even a church in a fishing community, I suppose, even in a Buddhist country. There is diversity of religion. Floating grocery store. There is a community-based center where you hire one of these small boats and you can go into the mangroves. There it says Kampong Pluk Community-Based Ecotourism. And everyone's sleeping in their hammocks. Off the boat, and they take you in these smaller boats and show you what's going on in the mangroves. It's also like a restaurant. You can have something to eat or something to drink, and then you got all the different type of fish in the kingdom of Cambodia. This is a community-based effort, and their entire economy and income depends on tourists like me. And that's me, and that's my driver for the last 3 days. And his name is Titan.
Yes.
Titan, not Titan, but Titan. Look, people actually live on these waters and in those communities. It's very quiet. This boat ride will have its by oars like this. The person is going to sit and row.
Hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
So now we are on the boat.
Alright, time to look for snakes. Hope I'm lucky. Well, what I was told just now is that the snakes are no longer around because people actually catch them and eat them. So they probably flee to other parts of the tonlesaplake where it is relatively safer for them, I suppose. And there used to be monkeys here before, but then usually in the dry season, because in the wet season the water level rises and the monkeys don't want to hang around either. I don't blame them, do you? You're only hearing other boat people talk in the background. There's not too many tourists. There's just 2 boats out at the moment, 3. And it's only 2 people per boat. Plus the boat captain. And they've got sales of knickknacks. All these. I got snacks.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where you come from, sir?
We came, well, different places.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry.
This little boat ride lasting 30 minutes is just to support the local community. There's not a whole lot of flora and fauna that you actually see. You don't see snakes because they stay away from humans because they'll be eaten. And then you don't see crocs because they stay away from humans because they'll be eaten. There's not too many birds either. You hear some. Not a whole lot of biodiversity. It's more to support some livelihood of the people here and get a nice quiet boat ride through the mangrove system. That's the main idea. Anywhere else you should be able to see pit vipers in this area. Not here, unfortunately. And those are fish holding pens, the nets that you see there. And apparently also to trap frogs. Why? Well, because they eat them. Here I don't remember what I ate, but something light, I suppose, at the floating restaurant, and also doubles up as a bar. And there's a second level as well in the one behind this. It's great during sunset time in better climate. Well, today is not a bad day. In fact, it hasn't rained today, which is good. Well, apparently the restaurant serves crocodile meat, snakes, and fish, obviously. Not my cup of tea. It's a good place to have a drink during sunset, but that's about pretty much it. Off the small boat and back into the boat that I came in. But before we go, take a glimpse of the lake. Such beautiful mangroves. Almost bereft of wildlife. People eat everything. So there's the tonlesaplake. Vast, like an ocean, huge. Vast and huge, same thing, huh? That brings me to the end of the tour. I'll stop the video here. Well, it's an interesting experience to see the life of people along the riverside. The little boat ride through the trees over there. There's a floodplain, not really mangroves. And to see the open lake. Well, I leave it to you. It's just to support the local community and their livelihoods. It doesn't really add much value to your travels. You don't learn anything in that 30-minute boat ride through the floodplain. But you do learn something about how people live their lives on stilts and floating facilities. And I'll leave you with that. Buddhists coming for their prayer. Have fun. Ciao for now.